Hi everyone. So I found myself with a lot of time on my hands and I decided to visit one of my most favorite places. It's in Taunton River here in West Bridgewater. And there is a gym here, of course. And since we have a lot of time on our hands, boom shakalaka, let's go for it. Well, it's a battle time, guys. It's battle Team Red versus Team Blue. And if you've been watching for a little bit, you understand clearly how I'm Team Blue here. And I'm starting with my Seether. And it's going with the Gabardor here. So let's go ahead and beat this one out of the way. Fainted in a little bit. Managed to take him on in just a little bit. Now, this is the second one they have here. It's a Rhypera. Rhyperior. And it's going on still with my Seether. My Seether is still having a little bit of energy in it. A bug type Pokemon. I actually just caught this one not too long ago. It was at the beginning of the spring. And they've taken him down. So in jumps the Taurus, who takes on this guy right away. Clears him for finish. Let's battle again. Let's battle again, and I still have my Taurus. And let's do this. Wow, that was a strong hit. Oh my gosh, I took him down without even dialing any damage, and I can now realize why, because he had a very low CP of just 40 something. And let's go. This is a level 38 player. And she has a Pokemon of about 594 CP. Let's see what we can do with that. He is battling with my Taurus of 1,750 something. So they have no chance. And I just took him down in a bit. So I'm doing pretty good. And this gym is going down. This is going to be really easy. This Pokemon has a Lunaton. It literally has a CP of 80. So even if I relax a little bit, I'll knock him out in just a few taps. And the Lunaton is gone. Apparently has a CP of about 54 left on him. So we're going back in here. And finally they bring somebody worth fighting. This is a Slowking with a CP of about 900. Is their strongest Pokemon in this gym as of now. And my Taurus is actually taking him on really super fast. Let me use the horn attack here. And that horn attack was able to actually take him down with no damage dealt. And now, this is the time you can actually even just relax and let this Pokemon try to fight you first, because you know you have a Pokemon of 1,600 and they have a Pokemon of 74. When I tap 1, 2, 3, he's gone. He's totally gone. And the Lunaton is back with just a CP of 50. Oh my gosh. Where I have a very big challenger, Oricario, with almost 2,000 in combat power. Managed to take him down so fast, and the Lunaton is still actually active. Wow, that's the first time I see something like that. Okay, let's go ahead. I wonder where he got that CP of 29 in him. Apparently, people probably are feeding him in a bit, and that was not even worth starting the battle. Game defeated. Now, the biggest problem is I always keep replacing my Pokemon in here, but the biggest problem is I don't have people putting Pokemon in these stops. So what happens is usually my Pokemon get knocked out in just a bit. So let me leave a Pokemon here with a CP of close to 2,000. And let's see how long he can stay in this place. This is actually my favorite gym. I'm always here. So I'm going to go ahead and see if it's actually active for a spin so we could get some more stuff, some more goodies over there. Guys, as a bonus for this one, we actually are gonna do the drawing. And if you look closely on the right, if it's your first time here at the gym, you don't know what's going on, that is what we do at this gym. We go around the world as always, gotta catch them all, and we actually go ahead and redraw the art, recreate the Pokemon art. So now let me actually look around for what we're going to be drawing. I see executors here, but they're actually pretty young. They're very, very small. Let me just catch them so I can get candies to actually power up an executor that I have that is 2000 combat power. So there you go. I got them. And I'll use those candies, 3 candies. And if I transfer him, I get another candy. Those are 4 candies. It's the same thing that is going to happen to this one that I'm actually catching, because I have no intention of actually keeping these ones, because I have an executor that is all the way developed and is really strong. That is the one I'll use these candies. This one I'm just catching them just for the candies. So I got 2 of them. This is a math that I usually do. I got 2 of them, and each catching gets me 3 candies. So when I transfer both of them, let me actually show you what I mean. So I'm gonna go here in my Pokemon, and I'm gonna look up executor, exeg. So you could see these 2. I have one that is almost 2000 CP, and I have 2 that are just 300 and 800. The 800 one is actually good. So when I go ahead and transfer them, remember when I caught them, I got 3 candies. So every time you transfer them, you get another candy. So that is 3 plus 2. No, 6 plus 2, that's 8 candies. So which means if I go on this one that I want to develop, I could use those candies towards this one. So to learn a new attack, I need 50 of those, and I have 29. So I keep rinsing and repeat until I get the 50 to learn a new attack. So I have fewer Pokemon, but they're actually stronger Pokemon, and that's how I do it. And I always remember what Pokemon I actually have and what I need to do. This is Slowbro. Slowpoke, not Slowbro. Let's go ahead and catch Mr. Slowpoke. Hey, Slowpoke. So we caught Slowpoke here. Slowpoke. Actually, I haven't drawn a Slowbro or a Slowpoke. Let's actually do that. This is a Slowpoke. That is a Slowpoke, beautiful puffy Pokemon. So we're going to go ahead and learn about the Slowpoke, and then we may end up actually drawing his evolutions. So let's go ahead and learn about the Slowpoke and see what he has to offer. So here in the official Pokédex, we're going to go ahead and type Slowpoke. And we're going to go ahead and look him up, and there he comes. So his Pokédex number 0079. That is a Slowpoke. Oh, it's actually very cute. Looks fluffy. It is incredibly slow and derpy. It takes 5 seconds for it to feel pain. What? When under attack. That is crazy. It is always vacantly lost in thought, but no one knows what it's thinking about. It is good at finishing with its tail. So it's very slow, but at least it uses its tail for fishing, not finishing, fishing. He uses it for fishing, so he has to be eating fish. His weakness is a ghost, electric, dark, bug, and grass Pokemon. And he's a water type and psychic. He's a water psychic type Pokemon. Category is Dopey, which is also slow. Abilities Oblivious, own tempo, and can be male or female. The one we just caught is actually 79.4 pounds, and it can go up to 3 feet 11 inches. Now he actually evolves both ways. One of the 2 ways. It could become a Slowbro, or it could become a Slowking. So what is going to go ahead and happen? We're going to draw one of these ones. We're going to draw either the Slowbro, which I thought was him to begin with, and then we're going to draw either this one or the Slowking, whatever. I may decide on later on, or whatever you're seeing actually on the camera here, because what's happening, this one is pre-recorded, so I'm actually drawing him on the side here, so you know exactly what I made up my mind to draw, either the Slowking or a Slowpoke. But the Slowpoke, when a Slowpoke went hunting in the sea, its tail was bitten by a shelled that made it evolve into a Slowbro. So, another, you can see another Pokemon right here, a shell biting his tail. And they said it's good at fishing, but probably because it's slow, he managed to get bit, and that evolved him into a Slowpoke. If the tail biting shoulder is thrown off in a harsh battle, this Pokemon reverts to being an ordinary Slowpoke. So the only reason why he develops into a Slowbro, because he has that other Pokemon biting on his tail. Because when it gets right off, it goes back into a Slowpoke. Alright, so let's see what a Slowking looks like and what it has to offer. So I'm going to go ahead and actually bring this down and look what a Slowking can do. So maybe a Slowking got bitten on the head. Let's see. When its head was bitten by toxins entering Slowpoke's head and unlocked an extraordinary power. Yeah, all that he has is an influence from other Pokemon. So his head was also beaten. That is what makes him develop into a Slowking. It has incredible intellect and intuition. Whether the situation, it remains calm and collected. Whatever the situation, that's why it's the king. So I don't know if I'm going to draw this one or if I'm going to draw the Slowpoke, but just tune in, or you actually are already watching what I decided to draw. He's here on the side. Please go ahead and rate my artwork. You're going to wait until the end of the video so you can see the finished drawing, but please go ahead and rate it. Let me know what you think about it. Like, I'm not changing them to create OCs or whatever. I'm just literally redrawing the Pokemon the way they exist in the official Pokédex. And I hope you guys actually like it. But please go ahead and leave me what you think in the comment section below. Also, I would really appreciate it if you actually subscribed, shared, and let's do this together. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye-bye for now.